This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, August 4, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 just closed at new all-time highs, completely ignoring the extreme fear reading in the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We break down the record-setting close, the AMD earnings catalyst, and the oil shock that failed to derail the rally.
The market closed firmly in the green, with the S&P 500 up 1.42% to close at $75.67. The NASDAQ 100 led the charge, gaining 1.76% to hit $70.07. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 1.32% to finish at $531.22. Small caps, tracked by the Russell 2000, also participated, rising 1.72% to close at $296.22.
A broad-based rally fueled by tech strength and geopolitical easing. Let's look at the corporate movers driving this momentum.
The headline story is Advanced Micro Devices. AMD reported second-quarter earnings that beat on both the top and bottom lines, guiding third-quarter revenue above estimates. Despite the beat, the stock sank in after-hours trading as the market digested the guidance.
Strong corporate results, even if the market is picking apart the guidance. Now, let's check the macro backdrop. Today, August 4th, the primary data point was the GDP now estimate for the United States. Looking at the broader picture, the Fed funds rate stands at 3.63% as of yesterday. The 10-year Treasury yield is at 4.70%. Inflation remains above target, and the yield curve is flat. A look at the risks on the desk.
The VIX, as of the previous session on July 31st, closed at 15.99, down 1.10 points. The 5-day range was between 15.82 and 20.88.
Fear in crypto, calm in volatility, but a sharp move in energy. What's on the calendar for the week ahead?
3 things to watch. First, the BOE rate decision on Thursday, August 6th at 2 o'clock Eastern will be the central bank focus for the week. Second, Friday, August 7th, brings the non-farm payrolls report, the most critical employment data of the month. Third, keep an eye on the cable pair leading into the BOE decision.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.